Good day, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel. I'm Misha, the Psychotic Psychedelic Gypsy, and this is your weekly reading for August 21st to the 27th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. I would like to say that I am proud that these last three readings I'm about to do are only one day late. So I'm catching up. I'm getting there. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? 8 of clubs. 9 of spades. Queen of clubs. And the 2 of clubs. Okay. Lots of fire energy going on here. Anyway, so your base energy for this week is waiting and on delays, both in business and love. Well, not in both, but it can be both. But in business or love is more like it. And the only thing that you can do is plan and prepare. So this week, basically, you're going to just be waiting. You're going to be waiting on something, either in business or in love. And all you can do is plan and prepare. But since this might be a whole week thing that you're sitting there pondering, waiting for whatever this is, this message, this, whatever you're waiting for, you're going to be planning and preparing a lot. So you're going to be a lot in your head. So I just want to say, when you're thinking out those scenarios, because what you want to do is you want to figure out different scenarios in your head of different outcomes that can come from either business or in love that you're waiting for. And the thing is that when we do that, though, there's always the bad outcome, and we can think of a lot of different things in the bad outcome. So since it's going to be a whole week thing, you really need to make sure that you don't fall prey to the bad thoughts so much that it depresses you or something like that. You need to really not get into that mind frame. And also, even when you're planning and preparing for the worst, make sure, a lot of people only think of the scenario of the bad thing that happens. They never think of what they should do after the fact. So that's what I want you to focus on, is that if you come to something, some kind of conclusion to what could happen with this love or business, and on a negative side, I want you to think of how you can counteract that negativity. What are you going to do if it becomes negative? If it's a negative outcome, what are you going to do to pick yourself up after that and move forward and not get stuck maybe in depression or loneliness or whatever? You need to have a plan for when it goes bad. Not sit there and think about how it's going to go bad and how shitty it's going to be if it does go bad. No. What you need to think about is how you're going to handle that situation and how you're going to move on from that situation. Okay? So, anyway. So, yeah, plan and prepare. Just plan and prepare all week. That's all you can do. And really plan. Plan out, how you're going to handle certain things if it comes to be. At the beginning of the week, you are going to have to compromise with somebody, and this can be in love. This could be with your partner, and it's neither good or bad. It's just a compromise. But you need to be aware that you don't get the short end of the stick. And I'm not saying that the person that you're compromising with is trying to give you the short end of the stick. I mean, they could be, but they just might not recognize that they're giving you the short end of the stick. So that's why you need to be vigilant to keep your eye open to make sure that doesn't happen to you, okay? But don't get mad at the person, because they might not realize that what they've offered you is the short end of the stick. They might not actually get that. So, be gentle and whatnot, and just make sure that you don't get the short end of the stick. In the middle of the week, there's going to be a death. And that does not mean the death of a person. I mean, it can mean the death of a person, but a lot of times it means the death of a job, an idea, a relationship of any sorts, love relationship, romantic relationship, friendship, family ship, if that's a word. But there's going to be an end to something. But the thing is that the end is not bad. It's not always bad. The ending isn't always bad. When something ends and comes to a death, it is not always bad. A lot of times there's like fear and worry and nightmares and other problems that come with dealing with whatever it is that hasn't died yet. And that's anything, really. I mean, even if it's a person that passed away, a lot of the time when they pass away, we are relieved that they're no longer in pain, that you no longer had to take your time out. I mean, I know it sounds horrible, but it is true that there are good things that come out of a death of a person. And there's other things, but we're not going to get into that. But I don't feel like this is the death of a person. I think this is the death of something. And I don't think it's that significant. I just think that in the middle of the week you're going to be dealing with something that dies. Hell, you might just wake up and there's a way that you've lived a certain way all your life, and you wake up and go, I don't want to do that no more. That doesn't jive with me anymore. So I'm going to change that, and that would be the death of something. So just keep that in mind, that a death doesn't always mean a person. A death does not always mean horrible things. I mean, of course, a death is always kind of sad, because it's something that most likely has been around in your life for a while, and you've gotten used to it, or you love it, or whatever. But there are also many good things that come from a death. So just try to look at those good things when the death of this comes. At the end of the week, you need to power up. It's time for you to speak your truth. Any ideas or projects or anything that you're wanting to do, it is a go. It's all green lit, baby. It is not time for you to isolate. And this might be this delay waiting that you were waiting for. This might be like a business thing, and you need to power up, because whatever it is you're wanting to do is green lit, and you need to just speak your truth. Yeah, so don't be isolating. At the end of the week here, you need to go and get this, whatever it is that you're wanting to go after, because it's all good. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? And that card is the Nine of Pentacles. I would have to say, if I got anything off the Nine of Pentacles in this particular reading, because I'm asking what does the tarot cards have to say about this, I am going to say that all of this, I think this what you're waiting on, I think it's business. That's what I think it is, and I think it's going to go good. I think everything's going to work out just fine because of this card. Right here, the powering up, the green lit, you're good to go. You have all that you need to fly, to get to work, and I think this compromise is going to go just fine too. So I really think that this is something that's saying that you're going to be very financially stable at some point in time. Maybe not through the week, but I'm pretty sure that at the end of the week or so, you're going to be financially stable, and you're going to do just fine. That's how I feel about this card right here. I hope this resonated. If it did, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week, and until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.